Welcome to Monday Morning Inspiration, and today's topic is before inspiration strikes. Now, we often talk about what to do when inspiration strikes, or how do we get inspiration to strike. And I've just been thinking, how do we, if you like, prepare for inspiration to strike us? What do we do beforehand? And I want to give you a couple of thoughts on that, and then what to do when it does strike. So number one is, in my experience, inspiration is much more likely to strike you when you have some kind of consistent practice, if you like, for whatever you call it, your art form is. For me, it's writing generally, but also speaking and sharing ideas like I'm doing here with you. I have a consistency that I think is very powerful, and a lot of people call that discipline, a lot of people call it habits. I like to think of it in terms of I call it devotion and consistency. So, for example, I go out and write every day pretty much, unless I'm ill or there's something else major going on. I will spend 1 to 2 hours a day writing between about 9 and 11:30 every day. And I've been doing that for about 15 years. Am I inspired to go out and write every day? No. Does inspiration strike me every day when I go out and write? Sometimes not. But more often than not, it does. But I realise that the inspiration strikes because of the consistency of the practice, whatever imagery you like. But I like the idea that, if there is such a thing as the muse kind of watches us all and kind of goes, okay, you're rocking up every day, you're doing your part of the deal. Here's some great ideas, here's some inspiration for you. So it's like, we have to do our part of the deal, and then the muse will deliver on her part of the deal. So that's one way of thinking about it. Secondly, because of the habitual things that you do every day, because of the consistency of action, you're prepared. So that when inspiration does strike you, you kind of know what to do with it. It doesn't kind of go, you don't kind of go into an overwhelm and go, oh, inspiration struck me, what do I do now? I've got this brilliant idea, but don't know what to do with it. The consistency gives you that kind of preparation, if you like, so that when you get the inspiration striking you and you get the brilliant idea, you get that aha moment or that aha period, then you have a plan of what you're going to do. You know what to do with it, you know how to structure it, you know how to move it forward and create something from it. That's the key, is you know how to create something from it. Which leads to the final thing is, well, what do you do when inspiration strikes? And my answer is, do something, take some action. I think we often think, that's a brilliant idea, I'll just make a note of it and I'll come back to it in a few days or a week or two. No, strike whilst inspiration is there. Get something going, even if it's one tiny little step. I think there's incredible power in doing that. So when inspiration strikes, get going, take some action, do something, be bold, be brave. Take some forward action, get some forward momentum going. So just a few thoughts on before inspiration strikes and when inspiration strikes. Hope it's interesting to you. Drop me a line if you'd like to have a conversation around any of these topics. Always love talking. So drop me a line, nick@imnickwilliams.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.